Ghost space is usually terrifying, but this one's just having a really good time because today I'm going to show you how I made the scream mask from Scary Movie. The first thing I'm going to do is create my cake board. So I have this wooden cake board here, just going to attach this threaded rod. I'm going to start stacking all of these cakes now, so I'm just going to add some buttercream in between all the layers and just keep repeating this process over and over. This is a lot of cake that I'm stacking up, so I need dowels now. So I'm just going to cut all of these to the exact same shape and then I can continue stacking it. I'm going to start carving this now, and I somehow have to get the scream mask to kind of appear out of this. So give me a second. So this is all sculpted right now. I just have to do the crumb coat because I did make a lot of crumbs with this, and then I'm going to start adding on the chocolate ganache. Time to add the ganache, and I'm going to do this new technique of using like plastic wrap to add the ganache. So the idea is that I can pick this up and put a very thin like layer of ganache. So I should be able to just press it on. I guess as smooth as I can. So it kind of covers it quickly, which that worked. That was actually pretty cool because this is the part that takes the longest. Can I take it off right away? No, maybe not. Yeah, I gotta wait. This like helps me get like a really thin layer without having to do a lot. Let's see if it comes off. Okay, okay, I didn't do that right. Okay. Okay, that actually was kind of quick to do that, and it's already pretty smooth. Like all I gotta do is like go back and smooth that out. So that worked. I think I should have pushed it onto the cake a little better. I think that was my mistake. I'm gonna do this same thing for the front. Let's see if I can do this one better. Okay. And then see if I can kind of press it into this a little bit. I know I'm gonna have to work out the inside of like the mask, but that's fine. As long as I can get majority of this covered, I think that's good. So I'm gonna do another piece while that is like cooling. So let's try to take this one off. Okay, I figured that would happen, so that's fine because it wasn't pushed into it. Okay, that actually works so good. Like, it's not perfect and I have to fix some areas, but it's like so much faster to do. So all I have to do is like the side and the top of the head here. So I'm just gonna like use this for that. That'll be a little overlap, but that's fine. And then go over the head. And it's going to be wrinkly, but that's fine because I can smooth that out. I think that's the worst part. It's like a curved area is more difficult, but like these flat sides, I don't know, that works pretty good. Yeah, this one's going to be tricky. I already know. Well, all of that is, I don't mind this trick. That covered a lot and I got a thin layer and it already kind of has the shape. So all I have to do is like use an acetate sheet and I can like smooth all these areas out. All right, so I'm just going to continue adding this stuff on and then I'll have it completely covered with ganache and then I can start actually sculpting the face out. I'm going to start adding the modeling chocolate now. So first I got to roll it out. Before I can add the modeling chocolate, I'm actually going to start using this piping gel. This is just going to help it stick. I used to use steam, but I think this works a little better. Gotta do this quickly. All right, I gotta add the chin now. It is so long, but I'm just gonna like put it on there and try to aim for the right size. It looks crazy. I'm gonna start making the face now. So I'm just going to like take out portions of the modeling chocolate and then I'll fill it back in with like a really small letter. Now I just need to do a lot of sculpting, so I'm gonna fill in the eyes and start adding like all the folds on the face. I'm pretty much done with all the sculpting. I still have to add the tongue, but I'm gonna do that at the end. So now I'm gonna start painting it. Now I just need to add the tongue with this red modeling chocolate. The cake is pretty much done, but I kind of want to detail the face a little more so you can like really see like all the folds. So I want to use an airbrush machine, but I can't because it typically comes out looking green. I have some petal dust. I'm going to try to see if this works. I could ruin this cake right now. I hope I don't. You can barely see it, but I mean, it's kind of working. Like I want to like darken certain areas. Like I did this part. I think that looks good actually. Like this right here needs like shadows so you can really see like the depth of this area. Yeah, it kind of works. I'm just going to keep doing this around the cake. All right, I'm gonna try to darken the tongue right here so you can kind of see that like indentation a little better. What's up? Here is the final cake. I think it turned out pretty good. Like I said, there was a little things that I wanted to do, like airbrushing it. I couldn't do that, but I think the petal dust worked out. So I love how it turned out. I think it really represents the scary movie franchise, so that's what I was aiming for. So if you like this cake, make sure you like the video. And if there's any other cakes that y'all want to see me make, make sure you leave those in the comments below. And until then, I'll see y'all in the next video.